Hello everybody, it is I, The Roads Here Suck, and Wife Unit. Some of you may not remember, but a couple weeks ago, Wife Unit had struck a deer. They cracked the headlight, took a little bit of paint off the bumper.
Possibly broke the radiator.
Possibly broke the radiator, yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with that, but that did happen.
The radiator broke.
Right after that, so I replaced the radiator, the engine coolant temperature sensor, the thermostat. Yeah, I replaced the thermostat and all that good stuff. And as for the headlight and whatever, I said it would buff out, and buff out it did. Look at that. See, you can't tell anything happened. It's even blue, too. These hands work miracles. Anyways. We do also have a new dash cam to slap into this thing. So, that's what we're going to get to work doing now. Let's see how this goes. This is apparently a front and a rear. Normally, I always set up front dash cams. So this is going to be a front and a rear. And the thing is, we have a cigarette lighter here, which I want to avoid using because then you're going to have a thing and a cable and all that stuff. But then, if you ignore all the coffee drips, we also have a... Anyways, we have a thingery thing here as well. So, if this... So, we have a thingery thing here as well. And a cigarette lighter. If we can avoid using the cigarette lighter, well, it's not a cigarette lighter, they don't do that anymore, this isn't the smoker's package, but if we could avoid using this, that'd be great. But I think we will have to use this because this one, I believe, is always on, whereas this one may be sometimes on, sometimes off. Anyways, we'll see how it goes and we'll give it an install. So, let me read through the owner's manual here and let's get started. Let's start with an unboxing. This is the Cross Tour Car Recorder CR900. It boasts 1080p resolution, 170 degree wide angle lens, a 3-inch LCD, and motion detection. Let's see if I can read upside down now. Car Recorder CR900, front and rear 1080p, 12 megapixels, 10 megapixels, 8, 5, 3. We're going to go for 12, 170 degree wide angle lens, 3-inch TFT LCD, support class 10 TF card. Yep. I don't believe a SD card is included, but I've got one on hand anyway. So we'll go ahead. Oh, I suppose I should angle it this way to let you guys see what's in here. We'll go ahead and open this. Manufacturer's opinion. We'll actually read that in a second. I'm just joking around here.
Sorry, I shoved them back in there really awkwardly.
How am I supposed to get these? Okay. A little bit of a tight squeeze, but... Oh.
I'm sorry, I already kind of scavenged through it and looked at everything.
Alright, this is the dash cam. Pretty good looking. I like what I'm seeing so far. We'll shove that back in here. Okay, so this is the front. We're supposed to get a rear. Cables for the both of them. Will this be in the accessories box? Let me set this on the floor, actually, and let me find this user manual. I'll test that in here as well. Okay. Okay, we have one charging cable here, and I see a USB port. Maybe this is where the other charging cable goes through. We have a second, much longer charging cable, and we have a little sticky pad thing that looks like it's for both cameras, so that's good. Or maybe just one USB cord for one and one USB cord for the other, I guess. Why is this jingly metal sounding? There's some sort of bracket in here. We'll figure that out in a bit. And, of course, we have an itty-bitty, teeny-tiny, teensy-weensy, eeny-weeny
Yellow polka dot bikini.
Uh-huh. Isn't this the most tiniest, most adorable, most cutest thing? But then again, I do suppose you don't need an LCD screen for a rear camera, so that's pretty cool. Now the trick here is going to be to mount it sort of not in her way, and also not crooked. So like that. Okay, so that is set up, and hopefully will stay forever ever. Now we need to do all the wiring. So we'll set our camera aside here. We will go ahead and we will plug this in nice and neat. I reckon like this. Nice and neat and snug. We will go ahead and shut this. Now let me grab my spoonie tool bit, and it's time to snake the cord all around the car. I will start by heading directly downwards. Okay, so trying to put it under here actually didn't work out for us, but I dropped the cable down and went under the chair, under the rails, okay, and out the other side. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it under the carpet and under this sort of plastic lining. And the plan now is to go up, sort of keep it hidden under the glove box, go up around here, hide it behind this pillar, and then drop it over here. So it's a little bit awkward to work and record at the same time, so I'm going to try my best, but that's what's going on right now. Okay, so not gonna lie, this cable was actually remarkably short, but we managed to sort of Tetris our way through it. So I just gotta stick it up behind the roof now, and we should be a-okay. But if this was the cable for the front, I'm kind of wondering what the cable for the rear might be like. What's nice about the rear windshield is that we at least have some sort of grid lines. So we can just peel this off, and the camera here is in the middle of this. We can just find the corresponding grid line and just stick it on right away. So let's see, this would be the middle, I would say, and then we just sort of lift it up to this line, and presto. Give it a good 10 seconds. I don't want to snake the cable. I want to snake the cable over here, and under here. I don't want to go under this because this is the brake line. Okay, let's fire it up and let's line everything up and let's give it a whirl. Okay, it was a struggle, but we got the rear camera lined up. We took the little plastic bit off the lens, got the cable somewhat straight up into the roof. Let's take a look around to the other side. But that's how that looks now. which is very good. I do see an offending bit of cable sticking out over here, but we'll just quickly shove that in and hide it better. And that's it. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so I mean, okay, it was pretty easy to put in the rear camera cable. The rear camera itself was a little bit stubborn. As far as the front camera goes, the cable was a little bit short, and the interior of this here Ford was so snug that I couldn't do it the way I always did it. Instead, I had to run it under the chair and around the whole dash. But we got them mounted. Let's turn them on. Let's take them for a little bit of a test drive, and we'll see how it goes. Haha, got it. Perfect. Okay. As you can see, we have the front, we have the rear. They're both recording. I don't know if it's separate videos or if the rear is overlaid onto the front. We'll have to check it out when we get home, but for now I'm going to consult the owner's manual, see if I could put up the motion detecting on and off or something, and that'll be that. But that is how you set up a dash cam, or how we managed to set up a front and rear dash cam in a Ford Taurus. Like I was saying, thank you all so much for watching. And it does have a screensaver mode, so it is running right now. Cool. Yep. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. We're going to get some food, and we're going to eat, and yep. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.